A very warm welcome everyone, my name is Nick. Bit of an Egyptian theme going on here. We're on the ZX Spectrum 48K and this game is Oh Mummy, published by Gem Software in 1984, originally for the 16K, but this has been played on the 48K, and then later re-released by Sinclair Research. Believe it might have come out first on the Amstrad CPC. Check out this Egyptian music. It's based on the coin-op Amadar, developed by Konami in 1981, as we read the instructions, which is published by Stern. Bit of a Pac-Man influence going on here. But you can read the instructions if you want, but essentially you are an explorer. There's a sort of like grid we go around, a bit of a maze, and we must unlock the contents of each room. It's a lot more straightforward than what I'm explaining, and then escape the maze and then on to the next tomb, if you know what I mean. Now, there are things that are after you, guardians so to speak, and they gradually increase in number from level to level. There's 3 difficulty levels, 3 speed levels, or is it 5? We'll soon find out. And then it's quite a fun, addictive game, this one, so I'm quite looking forward to showing it to you. I haven't played the coin-op Amadar by Konami. I'm not sure if that's set in Egypt or not, but the same sort of idea is there. Okay, so there's treasure houses. Basically, they're blocks on the maze. You have to get all 4 walls round a square, and that unlocks whatever's in that square, and you must fill up the whole maze. So there's the treasure house there, your party, which is your character. If you unlock the magic scroll, you can kill one of the enemy, and only one. So let's define our own keys here. We know what we're going to do. We're going to do the old classic. Q is up, A is down, and then O and P. Excellent. Skill level, we'll stick it to 1. Speed level, we'll stick it to 1. Oh, there's 5 speeds there. Well, we might do a quicker speed slightly later on. So here's the grid. I'm that blue man. Every time he goes along, he leaves that dotted trail. We do a square. It unlocks what's in it. So that's some money there. We can escape in there if we need to. And we need to complete the whole maze. And then you might see a green cross there. We need to get into that. The enemy is that yellow thing, which seems to be a bit stuck for the time being. Up the top you can see we've got 5 men left. We haven't unlocked the scrolls or anything yet, but that will show. And there's a key we must get to unlock the box. It'll all become apparent, right? Right, there's money in that one. What's this one? More money. Right, there's the sarcophagus, the pharaoh. There's the scroll. We need to get the key now and complete the rest of the map. Right, there's the key. Boom. Right, and also there's another guardian you can accidentally unlock. I'm not sure you have to unlock the whole maze, but as long as you've got the key, but we'll try and do the whole thing, just to show off. Beep, 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 beep. Oops. Oh man, the controls aren't that responsive, a bit like Road Frogger was, or Road Frog we reviewed the other week. It's programmed in BASIC, I believe, so sometimes it gets a little bit stuck. But I think we've done this. Boom. Right, next tomb. So do check the display on the top there. That'll tell us what we've unlocked, the key things at least. And now there's an extra guardian coming after us. There's 3 and 1, oh dear, and 1 that will unlock. Oh, that was a bit unlucky. We lost 2 men straight away. They are randomly generated. Right, tactics here. Money, there's the key, good. And unfortunately we've unlocked another guardian. The scroll will be useful, wherever that may be, but it is at random. This is all about tomb raiding, so it's either Tomb Raider or this. Oh Mummy from 1984. Beep, 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 beep. The sound doesn't change too much. It's a bit like a reverse Pac-Man, isn't it? Instead of eating all the power pills, you're putting all the pills on the place. Always the same grid. It is quite addictive, this one. It has got a very early retro feel about it. Haven't seen it on the Amstrad CPC. If you have, then let me know. How does it play? Is it very, very similar? Or is it even in Egypt? It might be completely different, but if it's called Oh Mummy, I presume it will be. Boof! A nice gentle learning curve here. A kid would have got quite addicted to this. Quite a lot moving on the screen at the same time. It's definitely of an era. Just circle everything. Gem Software 1984 and later re-released by Sinclair Research, sometimes under the label Psion, P-S-I-O-N. Have you played this in the arcades? Let me know. Does it change at all, or does it stay roughly like this? So I've pretty much already shown you all of the gameplay. It just gets either quicker or there's more guardians coming at you, but to my knowledge I think they're going around here at random. If you want to look at a modern day sort of like maze game, homebrew, check out Turbo Mania, which I reviewed a little while ago. That's quite a good game. I think that was made in 2005, that one, so well worth checking out to see how these early games influence the modern day homebrews. Right, okay, so if this was written in today, I expect they would make it quite a bit smoother. If you're not exactly on the crossroads when you do the left or right, it won't move at all, which can be a bit tricky sometimes. You have to try and predict it, but we're not doing too badly here, are we? Even I can do it, so I recommend this game. It's quite nice. I think normally it would do make the top 6 games quite easily when I go to review that, but because we had such an uplift, there's competition is huge. Bib. 2 men left. Always starts in the same place. He's always light blue, and the enemy are always yellow. Who would have thought that robbing ancient Egyptian tombs would be so dangerous? But here it is. They set up lots of traps. Money, money, money. Must be funny in a mummy's world. I presume we're in a pyramid, are we? There's the key. Scroll would be nice. Right, there's the scroll. So we can kill one of the enemy if we need be. Let's try and keep out of their way for the time being. It doesn't say what stage you're on, which is a bit of a shame. I would like to have a number on there saying how far you've got. So presumably it just keeps going on and on and on forever, and then just gradually goes up the speeds. That's killed one of them. Okay. That green cross, it seems to be like in the border. I don't know how they've done that. Unless it's one graphic in, but I don't know how they did a print in the border. How have they done that? Unless it's an optical illusion. Right, almost got there. We've got about 3 bits to do. Oh man, why? They're moving around at complete random, these things, but they've done well to program so many moving things on the screen at the same time. 1 bit left. See, down, good. Right, now get into the green cross. I need them to get away from it. Go away. That's him gone. Good. Beep. I'd like it if it did a beep there. It doesn't tend to do a beep. We definitely need a beep. Right, okay, now as a kid I would have got quite involved in this one, but I'm starting to get a little bit weary of it now. The gameplay isn't changing a great deal. Not sure how many copies this shifted back in the day, but enough for it to be re-released by Sinclair Research. It must have been quite popular. It's one of those games back in the day I would have been quite pleased with it as a kid. As an adult I'm getting a little bit bored now, to be honest. Bib, 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 bib. Quite a lot of maze games on the ZX Spectrum. I think that was quite easy to program. Okay. I do like ones with more interesting stuff chasing you though, like dinosaurs, things like that, or men with spears. These are all single block graphic things. They're not too technical. They don't move around too much, and I've been hitted, and that's it. Game over. We'll have one last go on this, up the difficulty level a little bit. Like the music. Makes me want to do the Egyptian dance. I didn't even get on the high score chart there. We'll keep those keys the same. Q, A, O and P, we're pretty safe with those. I don't think this game's got joystick support. It's not, there was an option anyway and I couldn't get it to work. Let's go for 2. Let's go for 2 and 2. Let's not go too silly. I think on 5 this would be pretty impossible with the clunkiness of the controls. This feels a bit better on 2. Feels a bit mad on 2 actually. I think, yeah, 5 would be ridiculous. You'll be dying straight away. So let's just concentrate on making a pretty pattern. I'm not sure if there are any statistics, but this looks quite easy now just against one of them. Just keep them at arm's distance. Right, unlock that. Money. Look from the top right when we've got the key. There we go, key. So it's good, it tells you in case you failed to notice that massive key. I'm sure you did notice it. Oh, yeah, that's alright. I thought I was going to die then, but I've got the scroll, so you can kill one of them easily. Boof. Stage 2. Unofficially. It all looks a bit orange. yellow, well, red and green together, I presume it's done that, is it? Or is it like, it's like browny orange, isn't it? Bib, 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 bib. Don't think this came out on the Commodore 64, but there might have been a version of Adimar or Amadar, how it's the arcade version it's based off. It might be a version like that. Let me know. Okay, right. Don't think we can go too much further in this game. You pretty much saw everything in the first minute, to be honest with you, or first couple of minutes, when we finally got into the game. Plenty of instructions on this, but as a kid you don't really need the instructions. I think you could have quite safely jumped in straight away. You can't go too far wrong on this. You can't get lost at all. Only 4 keys. You're going around a maze. Whenever you go around a maze, you leave a dotted trail behind you, and you must complete it. What's up with this guy? He seemed a bit stuck again. Oh look, he was just waiting. He was playing a game with me. Fill that in. There's no one hereabouts now. Why is there no one about? Right, done. Next up. Just one again. I was expecting another one to turn up. Well, there'll be a guardian somewhere. As I say, I don't think it's necessary to complete the whole maze. Just get the key and the an exit, and the money would help as well. Right, okay, so we've got all the... Oh, I was going to say we've got all the verticals almost. Well dear, another guardian there's been released. Didn't need him on the case. If it played the Indiana Jones music, this would be absolutely awesome. But I doubt they could have got it licensed. And away we go again. I hope you're not getting the in your head for ages. There's quite a few games where it just got the Spectrum blipper and nothing else. It could be like a woodpecker on the outer membrane of your brain. Right, or like a digger outside your house when you're trying to concentrate, revise for an exam, or read a book or something. But yeah, no option to turn that sound off, unfortunately. Okay, right. I think I've got this thing outfoxed. Tough luck, Egyptian Guardian. Tough luck. There's the key, so we'll be able to get out the green thing now. Oh God, Guardian right past the key room. That's a bit of a shame. Yep, that's that done. I think it might be stuck. Yes, it's stuck. Oh well, it's crashed. Can we break into the program? No. Well, anyway, I hope you liked having a look at that rather fun game, if not a little bit repetitive. That was Oh Mummy, published by Gem Software in 1984 on the ZX Spectrum. Well, originally on the 16K, and then it's been played on the 48K, based on the coin-up called Amadar by Konami in 1981, published by Stern. If you've got any comments about this game or similar games or anything retro, then please put that below. If you want to help the channel, then please subscribe if you haven't already done so. That really helps a great deal. If you want to help it that little bit more, there's patreon.com/njenkin. Every little bit really does help, and I'm extremely grateful. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.